All those horrific incidents were greeted with a certain amount of silence and shock, I suppose.
I want to say, Paul, thank you very much on behalf of me personally, but I think as a representative of the people of Dundalk, thank you very much for giving this collection of fantastic photographs to this town for future posterity. And it's but for the bravery of people like Paul and others, we wouldn't have been really able to see today the type of images that we tend to forget happened in our community and happened very close by. And I'm delighted to be part of your celebration. I'm delighted you gave me the honour. So I officially launched this exhibition, and I thank you again on behalf of the people of this general area for giving this lovely exhibition to the town of Dundalk. Thank you.
I was 81 last May, I'm told. I've been in and around different places over the years. Most of my time has been spent in Dundalk, working for the local newspaper, and a short period working for the Irish Independent in Dublin, in between doing still photography for a variety of purposes, such as news, and following that, reams of news film for television, mostly chronicling all sort of wild carry-on on the border, murder, bombs, etc. When you're born and bred on the border, you only consider what might be feasible, not what you should or shouldn't do. I don't think there was ever a conscious feeling in and around the dog of peace, as it's called, but the conscious belief that the wild fear might have abated in the north, and it would be from the north that the fear would emanate more than anything else. My belief, and that of others, would be that the danger really came from across the border. And I remember a friend saying to me, "You've seen nothing yet before this is through." All those horrific incidents were greeted with a certain amount of silence and shock, I suppose. I got a call via a friend on the other side to say that the British Army had been captured by some locals, and some locals had tried to arrest or had arrested 2 or 3 soldiers, British Army soldiers. When I got to the border where I knew to be, I was very concerned because one of the policemen I knew was, I knew personally, and I thought he might have been shot by the IRA, but Connor had spotted the IRA moving in by some side roads and ditches to engage the British Army along the ditches. He was shot. Some of our brave patriots shot him, and he died as a result of that. He was one of the first of the British Army people who were killed on the border. And when the shooting started, I ran back to get across the border behind the ditch. And anybody who had any sense got cover wherever they could. Can't remember precisely what was said or done, but I do remember putting up a black flag on my own car after the killing in Derry. Bloody Sunday, yes. One of our first pictures seemed very peaceful, taken in the bogside after a rioting the night before. But the place was in smithereens, and the children were all wearing their Sunday best as we carried out our inspection tour. This is another one just of myself trying to photograph a shadow silhouette in Tunisia And this is in Dundalk, we're building the Echo Factory, electronic instrument factory. This is a picture which is probably gone forever. A man is a little donkey and cart, and children aboard wearing their tie and the best of their summer's clothes. He's wearing his good shoes and his boots. A man with his overcoat and his cap. This is the end of the horse-drawn delivery vehicles from the GNR and CIE then after that in Glenblass Street in Dundalk. It's a great picture of Alt Boys from the Redemptorist Church.
And you're in that one as well. Where are you in that
And
one?
I'm in the second, in the back, second line.
And is your brother Peter in that as well?
No. These were really then queued up for their pay at the railway works on the RD Road, Dundalk. It was the biggest employer.
Mm-hmm.
Very big employment was in Dundalk, which has gone completely now, and so many empty buildings. And the most frightening aspect of all the rioting and running and shooting and bombing was a frightened soldier or being caught between the army and rioters, because you wouldn't know what way the ball might hop if you're in the wrong place. The future, oh God. There's less killing, obviously, and I hope that that continues like that. But there's still obviously people who want to kill some and depict their killing as patriotic.
Mm.
The idea of peace in our time is a bit of a fallacy. It's whatever you can get. I think it takes generations of peace to generate peace.